Today I'm going to show you how I drew these amazing veggie people. I recently put a poll up on my community tab here on YouTube and asked which veggie character should I draw? And an alarming amount of you guys said a potato guy, so I'm not going to argue with that. But I'm also making the executive decision to draw broccoli because that's what I wanted to draw. So jumping right into sketching out this little potato, I kept her on the round side. And to be honest, we all know that potatoes are their own unique shape. I mean, unless they've been genetically engineered. But this potato is just your average farm potato, and she's going to be cute and fat and super chunkers in a healthy, uplifting, and still functional kind of way. So, a fun fact, these are my new markers. I got 80 of them for $10. So that might tell you the level of quality that's going to be shown here. But actually, I don't think they're that bad. But I don't know how to use markers. I don't even know how to put the lid on, or you don't put the lid on, or whatever. Yeah, so this is the first time that I'm using alcohol markers. And for whatever reason, I went screaming into this project like I knew what I was doing, and I did not know what I was doing. I got into it and I was scared, and I started making little marks and filling in things. I wasn't sure what I was doing. I was checking to see if it was bleeding through the paper. I was surprised it didn't look too bad. But as for the actual potato, that's a different story. It looks horrible, and I was really disappointed in myself. But I had a plan. I knew that mostly a lot of people, I think they layer with alcohol markers. So that was my plan. I was just gonna go in there and layer and fake it till I make it kind of idea. And potatoes have lots of texture. So even though at this point I was a little bit concerned, potatoes have texture, and their skin is not so great because they spend most of their life underground with rocks and dirt and growth. So yeah, and I also knew I was going to come in with my colored pencils to save the day and layer them on top. I went all the way to the bottom of my colored pencils here to grab this one color called cinnamon, which I really like. And I think it did what I wanted it to do. I just, again, wanted just different textures, creating something different, unique to look at. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. I just wanted to cover up all my mistakes. Cover up the mistakes, because that was really disappointing that I made all those big, ugly, streaky lines. And it was also disappointing that my pencil broke. I've been using these pencils for a while, and that was the first time I've actually had any of the lead break. So that happened. That's a little bit of a close-up to see the craziness of this potato person, which I should let you know I have named Princess Isla. Everything really started to come together a bit more when I added my finishing touches. I always like to add black outlines. It's just something I've always done, and I really like the way it looks. It feels finished to me. And of course, the face. I gave her a classic huge smile so that it helps her potato gloriousness shine through. And yeah, I'm not actually done her here. I sign it. I always sign it too quick. She's not done yet, so stay tuned for the next part. Moving on to the broccoli that basically nobody really wanted because it had the lowest votes, but whatever. Breaking the rules. I wanted this broccoli to have massive hair. It's like the underdog of the veggie world, but the most bold, gorgeous hair, um, borderline diva looking hair. It was really fun to make, and I was a lot more confident with the markers. Not perfect, but I felt maybe because it was a brighter color, not literally a potato brown, it was easier to use and to mix. I was using like 3 different colors of green and just layering them to a point where I liked. And yeah, so the bold hair reads confidence, but actually this broccoli just wants to blend in. He's a little bit shy. and hiding, kind of. But I'm super excited with how he turned out. He's actually exactly how I envisioned. I wanted him to look exactly as you see. So I'm super, super happy about that. I felt that there wasn't any parts making the broccoli character that I regretted, whereas making the potato, I felt I was doing everything wrong. The comment section in the poll that I posted on the community tab had some really good ideas. So shout out to you if you're seeing your name up here. Thank you as well. I love the idea of making the potato into a princess. So that's where this crown comes into. I thought it turned out really cute. And I also like the idea of calling the broccoli Brock. And please don't think that I am ignoring the cucumber suggestion. It's really cute. And yes, maybe in a later video, I can do a cucumber. So what do you guys think of the Veggie People for the win? Let me know in the comments below what veggie character or fruit person you want to see in a future video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and stay tuned because I've got more things to share with you. Bye!